Hi everyone, it's Tammy again, and we are here for card number 10 of our Happy Halloween 12 card countdown. So if you guys are new to my channel or if you guys have been here for a while, I greatly appreciate you. And as a way of saying thank you, you could win one of the cards that I am making today. And the only thing that you need to do that is to be a subscriber and then answer the question that's in the description box below. And also, if you could send me a question in the comment about what I should ask for tomorrow. Easy as that. It can be anything from what kind of Halloween costume was your favorite. I may have already said that one already. One of these videos to what'd you have for dinner? I mean, I don't care what kind of question it is, just a question. And if your question is the one that's picked to be asked, and you are the first person to ask it, or I don't know how I'm going to do that. If your question was asked, I will contact you and you will be able to send me your address. I will be happy to send you this card. I'm making it sound way more complicated than it really is. It is not complicated at all. It's very exciting. It's easy peasy to win the card. Okay, so today I kind of thought of doing a couple things. And let's see how this card turns out. But I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock that I cut in half and scored in half so that it could be two A2 sized cards. And I'm just using my bone folder to fold this down. And I think this is going to be a fun card. I'm kind of excited about it. And we are going to use these large number framelit dies, and I'm going to cut out a 3 and a 1 for the 31st. And with these kits, there even is an ST. I could stamp an ST on it and then cut out the little frame to frame it, but I just want the 3 and the 1. So I'm going to need my Big Shot. Yikes. I've been crafting, so I have stuffs everywhere, but I think that you guys can see this Big Shot. And I'm going to cut the 31 out of this cardstock. Or the designer series paper, not cardstock. Sorry about that. I'm cutting the 31 out of the designer series paper. Just like that. I bring it forwards and backwards. And there's the 31 out of the cards, out of this designer series paper. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other piece because I'm making 2 cards, one for you and one for me. So I can give one away for Halloween and you can give one away for Halloween. I will send it to you blank so you can keep it or send it, whichever you'd prefer. Ugh. Okie dokie. $31. Reminds me of the 31 handbags. I like those too. But we're not talking about handbags right now. We're making cards, man. Where's my 3? I have to put my die cuts away because if I don't, I will lose them, and I don't want to lose them. It would really stink to lose one number, wouldn't it? Ugh, yikes. Okay. And I don't think I need these, but since I have the 31 cut out of here, we're going to put it like this. Isn't that cool? And like this. And then we're going to also put, let's see, I don't know if I want to stick this up on dimensionals. I don't think so. I think I want to just leave it down like that. So I'm going to use my handy dandy tape gun, which for you, oh goodness, I just got a new one and I forgot that I had just replaced this, so I wasn't paying attention. Oops, that happens. That's okay. This ATG gun, kind of like the snail adhesive, the tape just kind of, you can peel it away. Okay, so now I will pay more attention to where I'm laying it down. Now that it's gotten started, it's a little easier anyway. And I'll try to get some along the 3 and the 1. And I need to get a little bit inside this 3 so it won't stick up. And I'm going to use my regular snail for this because it's smaller and I have a little bit more control. Or wait, I think I did it the whole length, didn't I? Let's just see. Did I do it from top to bottom? I did. So I'm going to put this at the very bottom. To the very top like that. Peel off this extra tape so it won't get stuck on anything. And put it in my little trash baggie that I have sitting right here. Okay, so there's that one. And then I'm going to take my snail again and go here and here. And then I'm going to put this from top to bottom, covering this whole side of the card. Like so. And then this will go on top of the card base like that. Very cute. And I am going to, I think I will use this ribbon, and I just need enough to go across from one side to the other. And I'm cutting 2. And then I will make 2 ribbons here in just a minute as well. But first I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive, snail adhesive would work fine on this. And this is just the Roast Ribbon in Emerald Envy. And I'm just putting some on each end and a little bit in the middle. And then this is going to go right over the seam where the Designer Series paper meets the cardstock. I'm just folding it over like that. And I will do the same thing with this card. Very cute. Now this I am going to stick up with some dimensionals. And I think I'll use 5 of them. And then I'll do the same thing to the other card front. And I think just to make sure that that ribbon stays, I'm going to take just a little bit of regular tape and I'm going to tape that and that. And that and that, just to be sure it's not going to go anywhere. And before I stick these on, I'm going to try to do something clever to the inside of this card. And to do that, you just need 2 pieces of regular copy paper. And I'm using 2 pieces because I'm doing 2 cards, otherwise I would just need 1. And I'm going to, I cut it at 3 inches by 4 inches. Yes. And we're going to cut this so it looks like a ghost. So something like that. Something silly like that. And then I'm going to take my, I think I'll use my gray, my smoky slate. And I'm just going to take one at a time and just kind of go around the edges of him so he won't look so white against the white card. Ooh, I got a little happy with him. That's okay. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna take a drink while I'm doing this. I love McDonald's Pops. They're so yummy. I don't know what they put in them, but they are good. And then I'd like to take a marker. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to move you. And let's see if I can find kind of a thicker one. Black one. I could do them like Charlie Brown and put holes everywhere. That'd be kind of funny. I think I might, I don't know if I should give him a mouth or not. I'm going to give, he's going to be a happy ghost. I'll make both of them happy ghosts so they'll be the same. Because I want you all to have a happy ghost. And I'll make him say boo too. Okay, so now what we do is we want this side to be facing out. Or I guess you want to fold the edge in first. Well, and I'm not doing a very good job of that. And then you're going to accordion fold it and crease it each time. And we need to be careful because we want it to end so that it's folded up on both sides on the edges, and I'll teach you why. I will teach you why. So it looks like this. I'm going to fold it just a little bit shallow. See how I didn't fold it? This is folded further up than this one. Reason is because I want to be able to make my last fold going up. So when I open him, I need both of the edge flaps to be facing up. And I'll do the same thing to this one. And if you wanted to do this to a pumpkin instead of a ghost, you could do that. Or, I mean, heck, you could do whatever you wanted. A ghost is easy, though, honestly. A pumpkin would be fairly easy, too, but the ghost is probably the easiest, which is why I chose it. Because, I don't know, I like doing some complicated things, but most of the things that I do, guys, are fairly easy, I think. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our card, and I'm going to make sure that the right side of the ghost gets attached to the right side of the card. So I'm taking my ATG gun and I am just running him across the edge of the ghost. And I want to make sure that none of it gets on the accordion fold, because then I wouldn't be able to open it up. And some of it did, so I'm just going to be careful and move that right off and just fold it over. I'm going to get some sort of idea about how big he is. Okay. And then I'm going to stick him down on this side. And then I can take this and I just want to put the ATG on the other side as well. So that's why you want them to fold up. So you could use your snail adhesive too. That's the same thing. My ATG is the same as your snail. I just use the ATG gun because I go through so much tape. So it's a lot more economical for me to use that gun instead. So then what I'm going to do is just close my card, and I didn't want to put the front down yet because I wanted to be able to mess with it if I need to. Then we can open it up and there's a little ghosty and he says boo. Isn't that cute? So then this is going to go on top like this, and then when you open it up he'll say boo. Oh, I'm so excited. This is really cute. I hope you guys like this card as much as I do. And again, it could be yours. Just be a subscriber, answer the question that's in the description box, and ask me one for tomorrow. And I'm just going to put this right on top. And then as an added bonus, I need a bow here. And this ruched ribbon is a little easy. It's easier than other things to make a bow with. And I kind of started off too big. And if you make your bow still from the spool of ribbon, you can use less ribbon and be very frugal with your supplies. Okay, so then when you get it the way you like it, then you can trim the edges. And then we'll put the bow there like that. Isn't that cute? And I'm going to go ahead and make my other bow while I'm doing it. Why not? I'm going to trim this one. I don't like how I trimmed that one. Let me trim it again. It's a bigger bow, but it's still cute. So then you waste a lot less ribbon than if I just tried to cut some off and then use that. So that's the reason I like to do it on the spool. And then I need to take a handy dandy glue dot if I can grab one. Here we go. Put it on the ribbon and then put this on there like that. And this card is complete. Boom! Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. And then we're going to do the same thing to this card. So I'm going to start off with the right side of my Mr. Ghost, which is just double checking, just for good practice, is here. Make sure I don't have any of it hanging off the side. Check how big he is. Kind of put him in the middle a little bit. Stick the side down, fold him over, and glue down this side. Get your glue off the card that you messed up on. And push the glue in so it's not going to hang out and stick to Mr. Ghosty. Refold it. I like to use something to hold it down while I'm closing the card. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Boom! Boo! Oh, that's too cute. And then we'll do the same thing with this card. Pull off the backs to the dimensionals. And put it right down. Then take a handy dandy glue dot that I didn't stick. Well, come on now. It does not want to come off of this little thing. Are you kidding me? I've never had one this hard to get off. Wow. Now it doesn't want to come off my finger. Crazy glue dot. And there we go. Yay! I hope you try it. I hope you like it. I hope you try to win it too. And we will just get this in an envelope and ready to go. This is open to international viewers, so if you live out of the US, feel free to enter. I would love to send this to you. And this is card number 10. And I'm just going to put this right inside where it won't mess up Mr. Boo. And I'm going to be careful of the bow. And there we go. I hope you like it. I hope you try it. And yay! Boo to you. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.